Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing great. My name is Hemant Sahu. Once again, I'm here with a wonderful C++ project. So, this project is about the management system of a bookstore which sells all types of books. And it has to do a lot of paperwork. So, we have decided to make a program to manage all types of books. So, we can call it as a bookshop management system. In this project, the team of Coding Halt has decided to do something new. In this project, you are going to see two panels. First one is admin panel and second one is user or customer panel. We have made a separate program for each task. One common file will be sharing to both the programs. Firstly, we will talk about admin panel. It can perform the following tasks. You can add a new book, you can search book of different categories, you can modify an existing book, or you can view books which are less than 5 in stock. So you can place an order for these books. Now let's talk about user or customer panel. In user panel, you can search book of different categories. You can search book by book name, by author name, or by category, or by book ID. As well as you can buy a specific book. As soon as you will buy a specific book, automatically bill will be generated. And the most important thing, you can request for any specific book from the customer panel, which will be reflected in admin panel. So let's don't waste a single second. Let's go to Amritesh for practical demonstration of program.
Thank you, Hemant. So we are on our computer screen now and we're gonna see the practical demonstration of the program. So here I am opening my code blocks and you can see the two files admin.cpp and bookshop-user.cpp. These are only the two files which the Hemant was talking about, that in this program we're gonna two panel, one is admin panel and one is the user panel. So basically, first of all, I'm going to run the codes of the admin panel and see what the features we have included in the admin panel. So if you are very familiar with the Coding Halt, you are very familiar with the login system. Also, this login system is designed in our previous 2-3 programs. So you will be very familiar with this. So their username, inbuilt username will be the one and password will be the A. Okay, fine. So here you are redirected to your main page. This is the basic C++ program. This whole project is being designed in the C++ programming. If you want the source code, then check out the description box. There you will get a mail ID and a WhatsApp number or an Instagram link. You can simply redirect us a message. We will be giving you the source code. That's not a very big deal. So here you got a 5 option, that is add new, second view existing, third modify existing, and fourth view books less than 5. So basically we will be starting with option number 1, adding our book. Let's add any book. So here you can see that your book ID is 1. We have made this book ID 1 predefined, means user defined. If you want to add next book, again your book ID will be 2, means this will be automatically increasing. So here you're gonna option that enter a book name. We're gonna write, let's start with the C. Price of book, I will be keeping 678. Category coding, okay, fine. So you can add many of the book as you wanted. Author name Dennis, I'm typing that. Quantity, I'm typing it 3. Okay, fine. We have 3 stocks and that book is being added. Let's check that book is being added or not. So you can see a book ID is 1, book name is C, author name Dennis, category coding, price this, and quantity 3. Likewise, you can add many more books like I'm writing. So you can see here again your book ID is 2. It's being incremented, means it is predefined. Like I'm again writing a book like J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is an author name like Gulliver Travel. Okay. Time enterprise. I'm typing 789. No, let me type different. Okay. Category, that is book is novel. So in your previous classes you might have read Gulliver Travels many of the time. Author name J.K. Rowling. I'm typing it only J.K. Enter quantity. I'm adding 30. We have 13 number of Gulliver Travels in our stock. So let us see. You can see that a book is added, Gulliver, J.K. Rowling, and novel. The spelling is wrong. I think you will not mind that. So quantity will be 13. Okay, fine. In the we have seen option number 1. We have seen option number 2. In option number 3, you can modify any of the thing. Like if I press option number 3, enter a unique ID of the book. So we have only added 2 books, that is 1 and 2. Let me modify option number 1. What do you want to modify? Book ID, book title, author name of book, price of the book, and add more books. Like when you come to this page and if you want to add more books, so it will simply redirect you to the main adding book option page. So let me modify book title. Okay, I am modifying book title. I am pressing option number 2. New title of the book. New title of the book. Let me modify by any of the things like DSA. Okay, fine. Data has been updated. Press any key to continue. We're gonna see option number 2. You can see that book ID that is being modified. That is the book name was basically first C programming and it changes to DSA. And the author name and that is the same. So you can modify by this option. And let me show you option number 4. In option number 4, see, you can see that the DSA book. Here book ID, DSA book, author name Dennis, quantity 3. Means this book is less than 5 in your stock. So you need to order it soon. So basically, these are the few things you can do in the admin panel. Now let's direct it to user panel. What the user panel can do. In this user panel, let me first of all run the codes and see what we have in the user panel. User panel got a very simple interface with no login system because we have not designed that for. We have designed this for any user who comes to the bookshop can use this program. So we're gonna search the books, request for a book or redirect it to main menu. Searching books leads to many sub options and requesting a book means in the whole bookshop you doesn't find any book, and if you want to request that come on get me this book, so you can request it from user panel also. We're gonna first see option number 1. In option number 1 you're gonna see few of the options that has not been arranged. So I think if you got the source code you will be arranging it by yourself. Book name, book ID, author name, by category. You're gonna search the books. These are the options for what you're gonna search the books. So you can see, first of all, let us see that list of all the books which are available. First see that. If you press option number 2, the admin panel which have added 2 books only, here we can see that only 2 books is being displayed, that is DSA and the Gulliver Travel. We are not adding a book any. That file which we have created in the admin panel is being uploaded to the bookshop user panel also. This is the main feature of this program, means you're gonna do interface. Fine. From here only you can see that if you press any key, then what this reminder is, remember the book ID which you want to buy. Like if you search the books and you want to buy any of this, here only the options drop down menu comes buy or redirect it to main menu. If you want to buy that book, simply press option number 1 or simply redirect it to main menu. Likewise, if you want to buy this book, okay, fine, let us buy this book. We're gonna buy, enter a book ID again. The reminder was already being set that please remember the book ID, and let's follow enter option number 1. Option number 1, you're gonna see your book ID is 1, book name, and everything is being displayed here. And again, it is again asking that again you want to buy this book or redirect it to main menu. Likewise, if you think a little bit of time and after that you decided that I don't want to buy this book, so that's not a big deal. From anywhere you can simply redirect to main menu. So if I press option 1 here, it's gonna tell me that enter the number of books you want to purchase, like 1 copy, 2 copy or 3 copy. I'm going to purchase only 1 copy, so I'm going to press simply option number 1, and here the bill is being generated. The total price will be 678 rupees you're gonna pay, and thank you for visiting. Press any key to redirect to main menu. So this again we are back with the main menu options. So I'm not clear the screen here, you can do that. So if you want to request any book, you're gonna press option number 2, enter the book name. Like book name I am telling Java, I want a Java book, and let name be Heman, author will be Heman. Request has been successfully created. Okay, fine, the request has been successfully created. Now let's see that that request is being demonstrated to admin panel or not. So I'm going to run again the admin panel code. Username is 1, password is A. Okay, fine. Now let's see the option number 5. Any requested book are there or not? You can see that the requested books are Java and author name Heman. So what user have requested a book, you can see here, and you want to buy that. So it gonna two interface. That is the beauty of this program. And if I go to show you some source code, this is a very long source code. If you want that we explain this source code, please let us know in the comment section. Also, we will be explaining this code also. These are the basic C++ programs. That's not a big deal. So if you want the source code, what we have to do, you have to just comment your mail ID or just mail us on codinghold@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp us at number which is showing in the description box. So please let us know how this program is, and comment any other program which you want to be featured in the next video. So till then, keep learning, keep supporting us. So thank you for joining in Coding Hold. Thank you. Have a nice day and keep learning, keep coding.